Hello my students, how are you? Today we are going to talk about the relation between the two roots of the second degree equation and coefficient of its terms. Last time we solved equation 1, now we will complete question number 2. Look at with me. Choose the correct answer from the given ones. Number 1, the product of two roots of the equation 3 plus 2x subtract 1 over 4 x power 2 equals 0 equals. He wants to find the product of two roots, so we can write this solve. Three plus 2x subtract 1 over 4 x power 2 equals 0. We can find a equal negative 1 over 4, b equal 2, and c equal 3. And then we can find the product of two roots. Let L and M are two roots, so product of L and M equal constant, the constant over A equal 3 over negative 1 over 4 equal negative 12. So we will choose letter C. Number 1, we will choose letter C. Okay, the result will be negative 12. Question number 2, the equation bx power 2 plus cx plus a equals 0, the product of two roots equals space. Question number 2, bx to power 2 plus cx plus a equals 0, so we can find the product. L multiply m equal constant, it will be a over coefficient of x power 2 equal b, so the product equal a over b. We'll choose letter P. Okay, from question 2 we will choose letter P. Question number 3, the sum of two roots of the equation 5x power 2 subtract 3 equal 0 is. We want to find the sum of two roots. Let the two roots L and M. L plus M equal the sum between two roots equal negative b over a. b is a coefficient of x. Coefficient of x equals 0. 0 over a equals 0. So we'll choose letter C. We will choose letter C about question 3. Okay, question number 4. If L and 3 minus L are two roots of the equation x power 2 subtract ax subtract 8 equals 0. You want to find a. Look at with me. We can find a by adding. We can add L plus 3 subtract L. Find the sum between two roots equal negative coefficient of x over coefficient of x power 2 equal a. So we can find a by cancelled L and negative L. The result will be 3 equal a. 3 will be a. It's okay. It's question number 3. Question number 4. So we can choose. The result will be a. Okay. Question number 4. We will choose letter A. A equal 3. Look at this with me about another question. Number 7. Question number 1. Look at with me here. Find the value of k in each of the following, which makes number 1 one of the roots of the equation x power 2 plus k subtract 1 multiply x in parenthesis subtract 3 equals 0 is additive inverse of the other roots. What's the meaning of the additive inverse? Additive inverse means L plus M equals 0. Okay, so L and M are two roots of the equation. We can find the sum of them equals 0 because one of the roots of the equation is the additive inverse of the other roots. So we can find L plus M from this equation. Negative coefficient of x over coefficient of x power 2 equal 1. The result will be negative k plus 1 equals 0 because L plus M equals 0. It's okay for you. We distribute the negative to parentheses. Negative multiply positive equal negative. Negative times negative equal positive. So k will be 1 because negative k, we will moving it by right hand side or left hand side as you like. K equal 1 or negative 1 plus 1 equals 0. So k equal 1. To ask question 1. Question 2. Look at with me question 2. One of the root inverse of the other root. What's the meaning about multiplicative? Multiplicative, it's meaning L multiply M equal 1. Okay, L multiply M equal 1. So we can find L multiply M by dividing about coefficient. Coefficient was negative 4. It's a coefficient divided coefficient of x. The constant is negative 4. Coefficient of x power 2 equal k subtract 2. It's coefficient. The result will be 1 because one of the roots of the equation is the multiplicative inverse of the other root. Okay, multiplicative inverse of the other root. So we can solve this equation. Multiply k minus 1, k minus 2 times 2 times 1 equal k minus 2 equal negative 4. We can moving negative 2 by right hand side and we will inverse the sign. Negative 4 plus 2 equal negative 2. So k equal negative 2. Okay, we will solve the result by these properties. The multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse is meaning L multiply M equal 1. About two roots. Okay, question number 3. Look at with me here. One of the roots of the equation 4kx power 2 plus 7x plus k power 2 plus 4 equals 0 is the multiplicative inverse of the other. Multiplicative inverse of the other is such that question number 3 we can find L multiply M equal 1. L multiply M equal 1. So can find L multiply M about question number 3. L multiply M, we can divided the constant number divided the coefficient of x power 2. The constant number is k power 2 plus 4. K power 2 plus 4 over 4k. 4k is coefficient. 4k is coefficient of x power 2. So the result will be 1. And you must solve it by the equation. K power 2 plus 4 equal 4k. We multiply the means. 1 multiply 4k equal 4k and extremes x power 2 plus 4 multiply 1 k power 2 plus 4. K power 2 plus 4 multiply 1 equal k power 2 plus 4. And we can solve it by convert the form of this equation. We will moving 4k by left hand side. 4k plus 4 equal 0. This equation we can find L multiply M. L multiply M equal k power 2 plus 4 over 4k equal 1. Okay, you know the steps about the solve. We can find the factorization about this equation. K power 2 subtract 4k plus 4 equals 0. K and k, 2 multiply 2 and negative multiply negative equals 0. So k will be 2. K will be 2. Okay, are you understood it? So you must know the rule about the equation. We solved it by this word, multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse meaning L multiply M equal 1. And L multiply M equals the constant divided the coefficient of x power 2 equal 1. Because L multiply M equal 1 is the multiplicative inverse of the other. Look at me with question number 4. Question number 4. One of the roots of the equation 2x power 2 plus k power 2 equal 5x plus 2 is the multiplicative inverse of the other root. Multiplicative inverse of the other root, it's meaning L multiply M equal 1. Who can find L multiplicative M or L multiply M equal 1? We can find by dividing the constant over coefficient of x power 2. But this equation we must write it again to find the coefficient and the constant. It's okay. This equation we can find the coefficient here, so we must return the form of this equation. 5x we will moving by left hand side, negative 5x negative 2 plus k power 2 equals 0. So we can find coefficient of x power 2 equal 2 and the constant is 2 plus k power 2. We can find this expression, negative 2 plus k power 2, negative 2 plus k power 2 over 2, so coefficient of x power 2, and the result will be 1. It's okay. This equation and this multiplicative inverse, L multiplicative inverse of M, and then we can find the result about k. We can find a new number, k power 2, subtract, look at here, negative 2 plus k power 2 over 2 equal 1. Again, negative 2 plus k power 2 over 2 equal 1. Multiply 2 times 1 equal 2, equal negative 2 plus k power 2. We can moving negative 2 by left hand side or right hand side as you like. K power 2 equal 4. So k equal positive or negative square root of 4. K will be positive or negative 2. Again, I will solve it again. Reading with me, number 4. One of the roots of the equation 2x power 2 plus k power 2 equal 5x plus 2 is the multiplicative inverse of the other root. So we can find the root L and M. L multiply M equal 1. And we will write the equation in another form, 2x power 2 plus k power 2 equal 5x plus 2. We can moving this expression by left hand side, 2x power 2 negative 5x minus 2 minus or plus k power 2 here, and this number will moving by the inverse of the sign here. So this equation we can find the constant here. We know L multiply M equal 1. What's the meaning of L or M? L or M and R, M are the roots of the equation. And some of them we can't find, but we can find multiplicative about another. The inverse, L multiply M equal 1. So negative 2 plus k power 2 over 2 equal 1. We can find the result by divided the coefficient over the constant divided the coefficient of x power 2. So k will be positive or negative 2. Question number 8. Find the value of c if one of the two roots of the equation x power 2 subtract 3x plus c equals 0 is double of the other root. Look at with me. We can find L and the other will be 2L, because the other is twice or double the other root. So we can write the first L and the other will be 2L. Who can find the C, the result of C? In this equation, x power 2 subtract 3x plus c equals 0. We know c over 1 equal what? Equal multiply between L and 2L. L multiply 2L. So 2L power 2 equal C. It's the first equation. And we know L plus 2L equal negative 3 over 1. So the result will be 3. So we can find the result about L. L plus 2L equals 3L. 3L equal 3. So L equal 1. We can find the result of C here by let 1 here. C equal 2 multiply 1 power 2. 1 power 2 equal 1. 1 times 2 equal 2. So the C, letter C will be 2. This is the result about letter C. Okay, C will be 2. Question number 9. Look at with me. Question 9. Find the value of k of the one of two roots of the equation x power 2 plus kx subtract 98 is the double additive inverse of the other. Double additive inverse. Let the first will be a and the second root will be negative 2a, because it's additive inverse of the other. Double additive inverse of the other. So the first root will be a and the other will be negative 2a. It's okay. We can find the product between a and negative a. First root and second root. First root and second root multiply of them equal the constant over coefficient. Constant here negative 98 over 1. So negative a power 2 equal negative 98. It's okay. We have 2 here. 2 can divide it by negative 2. A power 2 equal 49. Negative with negative equal positive. 98 divided by 2 equal 49. So a will be positive or negative 7. Square root of 49 equal positive or negative 7. Then we can find what? The value of k. We can find the value of k. We can solve it. Value of k, we can find it by the sum between a and negative a. Between a and negative a, sum of them equal negative k over 1, because we find the result by divided coefficient of x and coefficient of x power 2, but coefficient of x we will write negative behind it over coefficient of x power 2. A plus negative 2a, a plus negative 2a equal negative k. So negative k equal a subtract a equal negative a. So k will be equal a, and we find a equal positive or negative 7. So k will be positive or negative 7. It's okay. Again, question 9. Find the value of k of one of the two roots of the equation x power 2 plus kx subtract 98 equals 0 is the double additive inverse of the other. So we will write the first will be a and the other will be negative 2a, and multiply of them equal negative 98 over 1, the constant number over coefficient of x power 2, and then we can find the result of a by square root of 49 positive or negative, and then we know the sum between two root a and negative 2a equal negative k, a plus negative 2a equal negative a equal negative k. We can cancel the negative by divided by negative 1, a equal k, so k equal b positive or negative 7 because a equal positive or negative 7. It's okay for you? Okay, question number 10. Pay attention with me. Find the value of the n. Find the value of n which makes of one of two roots of the equation x power 2. Subtract 5x plus n equals 0 exceeds the other root by 1. What's the meaning exceeds the other root by 1? We can find the first root l and the other will be l plus 1. It's okay. We can find the result or the value of which makes of 2. It's number 10 again number 10. Find the value of n. He wants to find the value of n or the root. Okay, we have this root x power 2 here, x power 2 subtract 5x plus n equal 0. We know l plus 1 equal the sum between two roots equal 5 over 1 negative 5 equal 5 over 1 equal 5. So we can find the simplest form, 2l plus 1 equal 5. So 2l equal 4. So the result about l equal 4 divided by 2 equal 2. It's okay, and we can find multiply of them. L multiply by l plus 1 equal the constant number over coefficient of x power 2. The constant number equal n over 1 here. So n equal, we will write 2 here, let 2 equal to here, 2 multiply by 2 plus 1 equal 3, 3 plus 2 equals 6. So the result of n equals 6, or the value of n equals 6. It's easy for you. Question number 11. Find the value of a. Find the value of a which makes one of two of the two roots of the equation x power 2 subtract ax plus 21 equals 0 exceeds double the other root by 1. So we can find the first root l and the other exceeds double the other root by 1. So the second will be 2l plus 1. It's okay. This equation x power 2 subtract ax plus 21 equals 0. We know the sum between two roots l plus 2l plus 1 equal negative a over 1 equal a. So we can find the result, 3l plus 1 equal a. It's the first relation. The second relation, we can find the product between l and 2l plus 1. The result will be 21 over 1 equal 21. It's okay, because we find the result by dividing the constant number and coefficient. Constant number 21 over coefficient equal 21. We can find another relation by distribute l times the parenthesis, l times 2l equal 2l power 2 plus l equal 21, and 2l power 2 plus l subtract 21 equals 0. Okay, and we have a equal 3l plus 1. The result of A, and 3L plus 1 equal A, and we can find the result. We know 2L power 2. Can you factorization about it? 2L multiply L, 21, 3 times 7. 3 times 7 equal 3 times 7 equal 21, and we will find the result by subtract the extremes and means. 2 times 3 equals 6, 7 times L equals 7L. We write here plus and here negative, so we will find the result of L here. 2L plus 7 equals 0, and L subtract 3 equals 0, so L equal 3 and L equal negative 7 over 2. This is the result of L. So we can find the result of A. A equal 2 or 3 multiply L, 3 times 3 plus 1. A equal B, 3 times 3 equal 9, 9 plus 1 equal 10. The first and the second we can convert or write the result here. Look at with me. L equal negative 7 over 2. A equal B. It's the first value, and the other we can find the result by let L equal negative 7 over 2 here. A equals 3 multiply by negative 7 over 2 plus 1. 3 multiply by 3.5 because 7 divided by 2 equals 3.5 plus 1 equal A. A equal negative 3 times 5 equal 15, 5 and carry up 1. 3 times 3 equal 9 plus 1 equal 10 plus 1, so the result of A equal negative 9.5. This is the result of A, or value of A. So we have to value about A equal B 10 or A equal B negative 9.5 or 9.5 or negative. It's okay, it's easy. Okay, question number 12. Look at with me, question number 12. In the equation A minus 2 multiplied by x power 2 plus A subtract 3 multiply by x subtract 4 equal 0. Look at me about this equation. Number 1, you want to find the sum of two roots equal 3. In the equation we want find the result or the value of A. He want to find the value of the A. Okay, again, question number 12. We hear question number 12. You want to find the value of A. If the sum of the two roots equal 3, who can find the result? We know L and M are two roots. We let it as you like, any letters. Okay, L plus M equal, he answered it about 3. He give the sum of its roots equal 3, and we know L plus M, we can find it by divided the coefficient of x, negative coefficient of x, negative A subtract 3 over coefficient of x power 2 A subtract 2. So we can solve this equation by find the result about extremes and means. Extremes, 1 multiplied by negative A plus 3, we distribute the sign here, equal 3A subtract 6. So negative A plus 3 equal 3A subtract 6. We can move in negative A by right hand side. 3A plus A equal 4A, and we can move in negative 6 here. 6 plus 3 equal 9. So the result will be A equal 9 over 4. It's okay for you? It's very easy, but you must know the rule about solving any equation, about the sum and the product. Number 2, look at with me. Number 2, if the product of its roots equal negative 4. Again, we write here another notebook, another paper. Number 2, if the product of its roots equal negative 4. So we can find L multiply M equal -4. He tells us about multiply or product about two roots equal -4. So in this equation, a subtract 2 multiply by x power 2 plus a subtract 3 multiply x -4 equals 0. L, we know L multiply m equal -4. -4 equal the constant number -4 over coefficient of x power 2 equal a subtract 2. We can solve this equation, or we cancelled numerator with numerator as you like. You can find the result by extremes, or the product of extremes equals the product of means, or you can cancel numerator with numerator, and we can find the result of 8. A will be 3 because 3 subtract 2 equal 1. It's easy for you. It's the easy method. Okay, moving here, so a equal b 3. You must thinking about an equation and solving by steps. You must solving an equation by steps. Okay, everybody, understood? Okay, question number 13. Look at with me question number 13. In the equation k minus 4 multiply by x power 2 subtract 3 subtract k multiply of x subtract 3 equals 0. In this equation you want to find k, value of k. Number 1, we're solving number 1. If the sum of two roots equal 5, so we know L plus m equal 5. L plus m in this equation equal negative coefficient of x equal 3 subtract k over coefficient of x power 2 equal k subtract 4 equal 5. So we can solve this equation to find the result of k. We can find the product about extremes and means. We write 5 over 1 here. 5 multiply its means. Okay, it's a means. 5 multiply by k subtract 4 equal 1 multiply 3 subtract k. We will distribute 5 about parentheses 5k subtract 20 equal 3 subtract k. We can moving negative k about right hand side or left hand side as you like. Okay, negative k, we will moving it here by left hand side equal 6k equal 3, and we can moving the here 20 plus 3. Okay, 20 plus 3. So the result will be 23, and the result of k equal 23 over k. Okay, the first question about question number 13. Number 1, the solve will be about, or the value about k equal 23 over k. Question number 2, we talk about question 13. Number 2 in question 13. Okay, if the product of two roots equal -3, product L multiply m equal -3 multiply, we can find the result by dividing the coefficient here of x power 2, and in the numerator, we can find k subtract 4 is the coefficient of x power 2 in numerator. Here, look at with me, and the constant number equal -3. Constant number equal -3 over k subtract 4. Okay, shabab. Okay, constant number over coefficient of x power 2. Coefficient of x power 2 x or k subtract 4, and the constant number equal -3. It's the meaning the product about two root. So we can find the result about this equation. Look at with me. We have -3 and -3. We can cancel that, and we write, well, we write 1 equal k subtract 4. K will be 1 plus 4 equal 5. It's about question number 2. Question number 3. One of its roots equals the additive inverse of the other root. Additive inverse meaning L plus M equals 0. Okay, we know L plus M, we can find it L plus M by divided the coefficient of x, negative coefficient of x, got 3 subtract k over coefficient of x power 2 equal k subtract 4, so the result will be 0. So 3 subtract k equals 0, then k equal 3. Question number 4. One of its roots equal the multiplicative inverse of the other root. Multiplicative inverse, meaning L multiply M equal 1. Who can solve it? We can find L multiply M by divided the constant number negative 3 over coefficient of x power 2 equal k subtract 4. So we can find the result about k. If you let k 1 here, so the result will be 1, or we can solve it by find the result about product, about means and extremes. K subtract 4 equal negative 3, so k equal negative 3 plus 4, then k equal 1. Question number 14. Question number 14. Find the value of k in which makes one of two roots with the equation double the other root. Double the other root, it's meaning the first L and second will be 2L. In this equation we have 2x power 2 subtract k subtract 1 multiplied by x plus k power 2 plus 2k negative 3 equals 0. We know two roots. Okay, the multiply of them L multiplied by 2L equal the constant number. It's a constant number. It's extremes. A k power 2 expression, k power 2 plus 2k negative 3 over coefficient of x power 2 equal to. So we know 2L power 2 equal k power 2 plus 2k subtract 3 over 2. So 4L power 2 equal k power 2 plus 2k subtract 3. It's easy for you because we have two roots, first L and second to L. He asked me about k and he told us the two roots of the equation double the other root. So it's the first equation. Another, we can find the result about the sum L plus 2L equal coefficient of x, and we cancel the negative here. The result will be k subtract 1 over coefficient of x power 2 equal 2. So 3L equal k subtract 1 over 2, and we can find another relation by multiply 2 and 3L equal 6L. 6L equal k subtract 1, and we have two relation. We can let k here to find L. So k will be 6L plus 1. We will write k here in this equation. 4L power 2 equal 6L plus 1 power 2 plus 2k. K we will let here 6L plus 1 subtract 3. 4L power 2 equal 36L power 2 plus 1 plus 12L plus 12L plus 2 subtract 3. We can simplest it. 4L power 2, moving here, 36 subtract 4 equal 32L power 2, 12L, and 12L equal 24L. 1 plus 2 equal 3, 3 minus 3 equals 0. So we can simplest it to find the result about L. And when we find the L, we will let her in this equation to find the value of K. We can divide it by 8. 0 equal 32 divided by 8 equal 4. 4L power 2 plus 3L. And we can factorize it by get the head common factor between 4L power 2 plus 3L equal L equal 4L plus 3 multiplied by L. So L equals 0 or L equal negative 3 over 4. We cancel that because L without 0. We can find the result of L. So K equals 6 multiply L plus 1. Okay, K will be 6L plus 1. Let L here negative 3 over 4. Okay, or we can find 0. Yeah, it's very easy about you. 6L plus 1. 6 multiplied by negative 3 over 4 plus 1. K equal divided by 2. Divided by 2. 3 times 3 equal 9. Plus 1. Negative 9 over 2 plus 1. K equal negative 4.5 plus 1 equal negative 3.5. It's the first, and we can find the other result of value of K by put L equals 0 here. L equals 0 in this equation. K will be 1. K will be 6 multiplied 0 plus 1 equal 1. So we have two value about K. The first will be 1 and second will be negative 3.5. We must study hard about this equation. You must study hard, okay? We have two roots, the first L and second 2L, and this equation we find the multiply of them, and we have this relation about L and K, and about another relation K equals 6L plus 1. We can using this method by let K in this equation, this first equation, this second equations, let from 2 to 1 about K equals 6L plus 1 in this equation, and this equation will be 4L power 2 equals 6L plus 1 to power 2 in parentheses plus 2 multiplied by 6L plus 1 in parentheses negative 3, and we simplify it by the equation and find the result about L 0 or negative 3 and 4, and in the last step we can find the result of K by put the value of L 0 and negative 3 or 3 over 4. If we put the result or the value of L equal negative 3 over 4, K will be negative 3.5, and if you put the result of L in this equation equals 0, in this equation K will be 1. Okay everybody, how are you? It's easy for you? Huh? Pay attention with me. Okay, question number 15. We will solve question 15. Look at with me question 15. Find the value of A, which makes one of two roots with the equation 4 times of the other root. 4 times the other root. So the first will be L and the second will be 4L. We can find two roots. The first, the sum between 4 and for L plus L equal coefficient of x. Look at this equation here, x power 2 subtract ax plus 2a subtract 4 equals 0. This equation, and some of them equal negative a. We will cancel the negative because the sum between two roots equal negative coefficient of x over coefficient of x power 2. So we write a over 1. So 5l equal a. It's the first equation. And second equation, you can write multiply of them, l multiply by 4l equal 2a subtract 4, the constant, over 1. L multiply for L, 4L power 2 equal 2a subtract 4. Can find the value of a. The value of a by put here L equal a over 5. So we will put the value of a equal is a value of L equal a over 5 here. 4 multiplied by a over 5 to power 2 equal 2 a subtract 4. 4 multiplied by a power 2 over 25 equal 2a subtract 4. We can find the result times by 25 to cancel this. Okay, a power 2 equal 50a subtract 100, and we can divide it by 2 to simplest it. 2a power 2 equal 50a. 50 divided by 2a subtract 50. 50 divided by a equal 25. So 2a power 2 equal 25a subtract 50. We can write 2a power 2 subtract 25a plus 50 equals 0, and we can factorization it. 2a multiply a 50 can find by 5 times 10. 5 times 10 or 2 times 25. 2 times 25. We must find the result will be 25 here. 5 multiplied by 10 equal 50. 2 times 10 equal 20. 5 plus 20 equal 25. Write negative and negative. So 2a equal 5, and then a equal 5 over 2. A equal 2.5, and then the other result about a equal 10. So we have two results, 10 and 2.5.